What if the Internal Revenue Service was run entirely by artificial intelligence? It sounds like the beginning of a joke or perhaps a dystopian movie plot. Imagine a world where your tax return is not reviewed by a person with a coffee-stained mug, but by a silent, thinking machine that never sleeps. This idea, which once felt like pure science fiction, is slowly creeping into our reality. We already trust software to manage our bank accounts, to suggest our next purchase, and even to guide our cars. Quick favor, like, comment, and subscribe for more. So, what happens when we hand over the keys to the nation's purse strings to an algorithm? It is a simple what-if question that opens a Pandora's box of possibilities, both dazzlingly efficient and deeply unsettling. The paradox is stark and immediate. On one hand, you have the promise of a system free from human error, free from fatigue, free from personal bias, a perfectly logical machine, applying complex tax law with flawless consistency. On another, you have the chilling prospect of a faceless digital authority wielding immense power over our financial lives, making decisions we cannot comprehend or question. The very concept creates a sense of curiosity mixed with a healthy dose of dread. We are talking about an entity that could process millions of returns in the time it takes a human to find the right form, yet could also make a single, devastating error that ripples through the lives of those same millions without a hint of remorse or understanding. This is not a far-off fantasy to be dismissed with a shrug. Government agencies around the world are already exploring AI to streamline their operations, sorting mail, detecting fraud. The IRS itself has begun using automated systems to flag suspicious returns and manage data. The transition to an AI-powered IRS isn't a matter of if, but when. As we stand on the cusp of this revolution, we face fundamental questions about fairness, privacy, and power. Before we embrace this automated future, we must first understand the system we have now. Today, the IRS has a few core functions. It collects taxes that fund our society, processes returns, issues refunds, and enforces the rules through audits. This entire ecosystem is run by tens of thousands of human beings. They can make mistakes, leading to stressful errors. But a human can also listen, understand context, and show empathy, something a machine cannot. Now, let's flip the switch. Imagine that on a Monday morning, a sophisticated AI system takes over the core processing functions of the IRS. The very first and most dramatic change anyone would notice is speed. The concept of waiting would become almost obsolete. Computers work at a pace that is simply unimaginable for a human workforce. A tax return that might have sat in a pile for weeks could be scanned, verified, processed in a matter of seconds. For the average person, the agonizing wait for a tax refund could shrink from several months to just a few days. The money you are owed would be back in your bank account before you even had time to start anxiously checking your mailbox. This newfound speed would extend beyond just refunds. The AI could instantly cross-reference the information on your return with data it already has. Your employer, your bank, other financial institutions. Discrepancies that might have taken a human auditor weeks to uncover could be flagged in real time as you file. For instance, if you accidentally typed your income as $50,000 when your employer reported $51,000, the system would not immediately launch a scary audit. Instead, it could generate an instant, polite notification. It looks like there's a small difference in the income reported. Please double-check your W-2. This turns a potentially stressful situation into a simple, immediate correction. The entire communication process would be streamlined. Instead of waiting on hold for hours to speak with an agent, you could interact with an intelligent chatbot that has access to your complete file. This AI assistant could answer most common questions instantly, guide you to the right forms, and explain what a particular notice means in plain language. For more complex issues, it could compile all the necessary information and forward it to a human specialist, ensuring that when you finally do speak to a person, they already have everything they need. This would eliminate the frustrating experience of having to explain your situation over and over again to different people. This initial wave of changes would largely be seen as a massive win for the average taxpayer. The process would become faster, more transparent, and significantly less intimidating. Filing taxes might transform from a dreaded annual chore into a straightforward 5-minute task. The immediate impact would feel like upgrading from a dial-up modem to fiber optic internet, a change so beneficial it would be hard to imagine ever going back. An AI-driven IRS would bring a relentless pursuit of accuracy and consistency. It would eliminate both tiny human errors and inconsistent agent judgments, treating every taxpayer by the exact same rules. This sounds like the definition of fairness, but this rigidity has a cost. A human agent can offer grace for a personal tragedy. An AI, unless programmed, only sees data, not the story behind it. To achieve this efficiency, the system would consume a staggering amount of our data, creating a real-time financial profile of every citizen. This centralized vault of information presents a profound threat to our privacy, becoming the ultimate prize for hackers and foreign governments. A successful breach would be catastrophic, exposing our entire financial histories. Criminals could use this for identity theft and targeted scams, causing irreversible damage to millions. But even without a breach, this concentration of data creates a permanent record. An AI with access to every transaction could be used beyond taxes, evolving into an all-seeing eye on our existence. And while AI promises objectivity, it can introduce algorithmic bias. If historical data reflects past prejudices, the machine will learn and amplify them, creating a two-tiered system of justice while appearing perfectly objective. The real effect is entrenching social and economic inequality on a massive scale. Meet Anna, a small business owner. With the old IRS, a misplaced invoice meant weeks of stress. But with an AI-powered system, the moment she files, it spots the missing document. An instant alert asks her to upload it. Problem solved in minutes. But what if a local festival causes a legitimate sales spike? The AI flags it as suspicious, freezing her accounts without warning. Now she's trapped in an automated nightmare, unable to pay her staff. The same AI can be a helpful assistant or an unfeeling bureaucrat. Amidst the legitimate fears of privacy invasion and algorithmic bias, a surprising and powerful benefit could emerge from an AI-powered IRS. This AI could become an incredibly effective advocate for low-income individuals and families. The tax code is filled with valuable credits and deductions designed to help those who are struggling financially. Earned income tax credit, child tax credit. Many eligible people never claim these benefits. They may not know, find the rules confusing, or lack affordable help. Billions of dollars in aid go unclaimed every year. An AI could change this by analyzing financial data and identifying every credit and deduction someone is eligible for. When a low-wage worker files a simple return, the AI could proactively intervene, sending a message like, "Based on your income and family size, you may be eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit, which could give you an additional refund of up to $3,000. Would you like us to help you claim it?" The system could guide them through a few simple questions and automatically fill out forms. This would transform the IRS from a passive collector into an active partner in financial empowerment. This proactive assistance would be a game changer for millions. For a family living paycheck to paycheck, an extra few $1,000s can be the difference between stability and crisis. Paying off debt, fixing a car needed for work, saving for a child's education. The AI could ensure vital government support reaches the people it was intended for, combating poverty and improving economic fairness. It would level the playing field against wealthy taxpayers with expensive accountants. Furthermore, the AI could provide personalized financial guidance. It could analyze a person's situation and offer simple, actionable advice. Did you know that contributing just $20 a month to a retirement account could reduce your tax bill and help you save for the future? You may be eligible for free tax preparation services in your area. This would democratize financial knowledge for many. If designed to serve the public, the AI could be one of the most powerful tools for reducing inequality we have ever created. Even with advanced AI, the human element doesn't disappear. It becomes more critical. We need a dedicated body of experts for continuous oversight, constantly testing the AI for bias and accuracy. And when the AI is wrong, there must be a clear path to appeal to a human who can overrule the machine. But oversight isn't enough. Trust is earned through transparency. The AI's logic must be explainable in plain language. The goal is a hybrid system that combines the best of both, freeing up humans for the work that requires our unique skills. We have explored the incredible efficiencies, the terrifying risks of an AI-powered IRS. We have seen how it could simplify our lives or entangle us in digital red tape. But as we reach the end of this journey, we arrive at the final, most important reveal. The biggest change is not the technology itself. The real change is how we choose to program its goals. An algorithm is just a tool. It will do what its creator tells it to do. The AI will follow the values and priorities we embed into its code. This is the choice that truly matters. If we instruct the AI to prioritize one single goal, for example, maximizing tax collection at the lowest possible cost, it will pursue that goal relentlessly. It might become overly aggressive, flagging innocent people. It might cut off human support channels because chatbots are cheaper. It might ignore fairness and privacy if they block its prime directive. A system built only for ruthless efficiency could become a cold, oppressive force, leaving financial and emotional damage in its wake. The machine would not be evil. It would just be doing what it was told. However, if we make a different choice, we can build a radically better system. If we program the AI with a more balanced set of goals, fast, fair, transparent, helpful, it will behave completely differently. Fairness means constant audits for bias. Transparency means explaining major decisions. Helpfulness means proactively guiding low-income families to credits. This AI would be a tool for public service, not just collection. The future of our tax system is a human problem, not just a technical one. It's a debate about our values. Do we value efficiency over privacy? Do we value cost-cutting over jobs? Do we value speed over the right to a fair appeal? The answers will determine the AI we build. Before a single line of code is written, we must have a broad public conversation. We need strong laws to set boundaries, protect data, and guarantee human oversight. The real conversation is about the kind of society we want. An AI-run IRS forces us to look in the mirror. With our best intentions, the machine could make taxes fairer and more humane. With our worst impulses, it could become a digital tyrant. The choice is ours. The code is not yet written. You've been watching IfVerse, where imagination meets possibility. See you in the next reality.